Good evening. You're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS Nightline. We begin with this story. The Sarawak government maintains maximum disaster readiness as agencies prepare for potential volatile weather during the northeast monsoon. As such, Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Douglas Ugahambas directs all state, divisional and district departments to remain vigilant despite currently controllable flood conditions. At the same time, Ugah, who serves as the Sarawak State Disaster Management Committee Chairman, advises all residents living in flood-prone areas across the region to remain on high alert and take necessary precautions throughout the northeast monsoon.
Tahun ini kita berhasil baiklah kerana nampaknya keadaan reda sikit. Kurang ada hujan tapi tidak mengakibatkan banjir. Walau bagaimanapun, kita terus memberi arahan kepada semua pejabat SDMC, Disaster Management Committee, di peringkat bahagian, peringkat daerah untuk bersiap siaga, termasuk semua jabatan-jabatan kerajaan yang terlibat dalam komiti ini.
Technical agencies including the Public Works Department and the Department of Irrigation and Drainage are under orders to closely monitor high-risk zones. Specific attention goes towards areas prone to landslide and road disruptions to ensure immediate response times. For the residents of Sungai Maung, seasonal flooding is a familiar threat, but for 70-year-old Utama, the recent surge brought a different level of terror. While she is used to the rising waters near her low-lying home, she now faces the added challenge of protecting her son, Farizwandi Adam, who is bedridden after suffering a stroke. Yot says her house is particularly vulnerable to heavy rain due to its position near the riverbank. As the water began to seep into her home, her main concern was how to evacuate a son who is completely unable to move on his own.
Teruk je lah. Banjir tu nak biasalah nak. Kita tahu nak ada banjir. Macamnya. Macam si mana memang ada macam banjir tu memang ya bah. Macam ada banjir. Macam kami nun rumah anda. Bila banjir, lalu masuk air. Macam ya. Tempat kami anda. Macam nang sebingung lah. Sebingung takut air naik tinggi kan. Macam ni nak anak kami kan nyatuk si dapat di ni ya. Dia minta ku atas katil aja. Nasi dapat di duduk apa bah?
The night of February 21st became a race against time as the floodwaters rose rapidly, trapping the family inside. Yot recalls the anxiety of waiting for the surge to subside just enough for help to reach them. By 11 p.m., emergency responders and kind neighbors arrived to lift Farizwandi out of the waterlogged house and carry him to safety.
Ya, pertolongan tidak Jepang, Bomba yang nolong angkat lah. Bawa ke ke masjid tu malam pukul 11 ke? 11 malam. Wah, iya. Iyalah, nunggu air turun lah. Macam air akan naik. Saya dapat nak jalan ke saya. Nunggu air turun lah, buat pindah.
The family is now recovering at a local relief centre. Police arrest a local man suspected of operating illegal online gambling activities during a raid in MACC on Saturday. The 27-year-old suspect was taken into custody at approximately 4:30 p.m. by the Criminal Investigation Department from the MACC District Police Headquarters. MACC District Police Chief Deputy Superintendent Muhammad Rizal Alias confirms the arrest took place at the pavement of a business premise. During the inspection, officers discovered a gambling application known as Mega 888 on the suspect mobile phone. Police seized the device as evidence to assist in the ongoing investigation. The suspect was transported to the MACC District Police Headquarters for further processing. Results from a subsequent urine screening returned negative for illegal substances. The case is being investigated under Section 4(1) subsection C of the Common Gaming House Act 1953. If convicted, the suspect faces a fine between 5,000 and 50,000 ringgit and a prison term of up to 3 years. The Selangor Islamic Religious Department, or JAIS, has detained a man suspected of claiming to be a prophet during a raid in Rawang on Saturday. JAIS Director Dato' Muhammad Shahzihan Ahmad confirms the 65-year-old suspect was arrested along with 3 other individuals, including 1 woman. Initial investigations revealed the suspect told followers he had physical encounters with the Prophet Adam during the day and encountered the Prophet Muhammad in the form of light at night. The suspect further claimed to meet various prophets 2 to 3 times a week, with these events allegedly occurring at the national park over the last 3 years. Investigations are proceeding under Section 7 of the Sharia Criminal Enactment 1995 for performing religious acts contrary to Islamic law. The suspect also faces charges under Section 8 for claiming to be a prophet and possessing knowledge beyond human understanding. JAIS official states this arrest is expected to resolve a viral complaint dating back to February 9 concerning an individual influencing families with deviant teachings. MACC Chief Commissioner Tan Sri Azambaki has provided testimony regarding his share ownership to a special investigation committee on February 19. Chief Secretary to the government Tan Sri Shamsul Azri Abu Bakar confirms the committee is now assessing the compliance and regularity of the equity holdings. The probe follows a report by Bloomberg claiming Azam held 800 ringgit worth of shares in a financial services firm. Shamsul assures that the investigation is transparent and independent, with additional witnesses expected to be called to complete the process. Azam previously maintained in a press conference that his shareholdings were acquired transparently and according to proper procedures. The committee will submit its final findings and recommendations to the relevant authorities upon completion. Welcome back. The Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) is investigating an individual suspected of uploading threatening, insulting and offensive content targeting the Terengganu royal family on the social media platform X. According to MCMC, the content has the potential to incite hatred, create public tension and disrupt national harmony.
MCMC says the individual is called in to give a statement at the Lanchang police station on February 21st to assist with the investigation. During the recording of the statement, authorities seized a mobile phone and a SIM card for digital forensic analysis. MCMC says the investigation is conducted under Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act 1998, which carries a maximum fine of 500,000 ringgit, imprisonment of up to 2 years, or both upon conviction. MCMC stresses that it does not compromise on any misuse of social media involving threats, incitement of hatred, or insults against the royal institution. MCMC also reminds the public to use digital platforms responsibly and to refrain from sharing content that violates the law.
U.S. President Donald Trump has intensified his revived tariff push, vowing to increase a previously announced 10% global tariff to 15%, despite the Supreme Court of the United States ruling against his earlier tariff increases. Citing what he described as a thorough and comprehensive review of the court's decision, which he criticized as poorly written and anti-American, Trump, in a post on his Truth Social platform, said the global tariff would rise to 15% effective immediately. The statement came a day after he condemned the court's decision as deeply disappointing, following its move to strike down the emergency tariffs he had imposed worldwide. The Israeli army carried out airstrikes and artillery shelling across several areas of the Gaza Strip early Sunday, despite an ongoing ceasefire agreement. According to local reports, Israeli warplanes targeted eastern parts of the city of Rafah in southern Gaza. The report added that military vehicles also opened fire in eastern areas of Khan Yunis in the south, while naval forces shelled the city's coastline.
In Gaza City, fighter jets launched airstrikes on eastern neighborhoods, accompanied by intermittent artillery fire on the same locations. A US-backed ceasefire has been in effect in Gaza since October 10, bringing a halt to Israel's two-year offensive that has resulted in more than 72,000 deaths, most of them women and children, and left over 171,000 people injured since October 2023. Despite the truce, Israeli forces have carried out hundreds of reported violations involving shelling and gunfire, killing 612 Palestinians and injuring 1,640 others, according to Gaza's health ministry.
Get all the updates you need all in one app. TVS Inspire brings you live updates on events, news and programs. Available now on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. TVS Inspire will on your screen anytime, anywhere. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching and have a good night.